Alright guys, what's up? MR.TwoSix checking in. I got M here and Speedy's around eating some donuts. Today we're going to be installing the exhaust on the Miata. We went with the ISR Exhaust. Let's go check it out. Alright, so here's the box. It doesn't come with blue tape. We just opened it at home. This was just to transport it in the truck. So yeah, go. Rip it. And here it is. Here's the exhaust.
That's beautiful.
There's the exhaust.
The exhaust. So big.
Comes with some hardware and gaskets, and it comes with the O2. I guess you would call it a defouler, because it'll just put the O2 on a different location, so it doesn't throw any codes or so. So yeah, there it is. Voila.
Voila.
So it's time to take out the old and put in the new. This spray is for the bolts that we're gonna take off. What this spray does is that if the bolts are like stuck or they're rusted because it's been a long time since anybody's taken them off, this will help make it easier to take them off. So what we're gonna do with this spray is we're gonna spray all the bolts that we're gonna take off. Okay? That's a good question. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. There's actually not many bolts to take out. There's only 4. You have these two, 1, 2, which is this whole pipe here, and then you have the 2 where the muffler is. So
we are gonna go under the car again. I mean, under the Miata, and we're gonna get a ratchet, and we're gonna go under it, unscrew the bolts, and unscrew other things that we need to. So yeah, and to make the bolts to come out more easier, like it's not that tight, really tight, so it could hurt us. We put like a spray in them that can make them more loose or something.
You know what the spray is called?
penetrating oil.
There.
It is called penetrating oil. It's called penetrating oil and penetrating oil. Here's a penetrating oil. And we also used soap and water so we can spray the things that are under the car that are rubber, so it can make them
hangers.
clean. Yeah, the hangers.
They're called exhaust hangers.
The exhaust hangers.
What is it called?
The exhaust hangers. We sprayed them so they could get clean and
Not to get clean, to make it easier to take off.
to make it easier to take off. And that's it.
What are we removing? What are we changing?
We are removing the exhaust.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
We can work under the car. I don't know what we're going to do with these pliers to do under the car. Right now we're going to use them. So we're taking all of them so we can know if one of them fits or not to check. And we also got, I think, all the big ratchet and the small ratchet to see if it fits or if it's good enough. We also got all this, so we need to check all this and see if it fits.
What are those called? Sockets.
A socket. These are called a socket. This is called a ratchet.
This is the big one is a 1/2 inch ratchet.
This is a 1/2 inch ratchet, and this is a regular ratchet.
No, this is 3/8 ratchet.
This is 3/8 ratchet. And this is.
Those are extensions.
These are extensions. Poppy. And this is a breaker bar.
Yes.
And that's a breaker bar. And all of these are pliers. And this is a big flathead.
Good job.
Now we're gonna go into the car to see which one of these fits on the bolts. So first I'm gonna start with this one.
Alright guys, so here we have the two exhausts. The OEM and the new ISR exhaust. The quality on the ISR is really good, especially for a sub $400 exhaust. From the header back basically, because you're replacing the catalytic. So we're going to go ahead and measure the diameter on the OEM versus the new, the outside diameter. So let's go ahead and measure right here before this muffler, and we get 2.02 inches. That's the diameter of the OEM exhaust. Now coming over to the ISR, let's say roughly the same spot right here. We measure at 2.48, so 2.5 outside diameter. So yeah, so that's pretty much, you're gaining about half an inch between OEM and the new. You're removing the restriction of the cat, and that's pretty much it. You're getting a stainless steel build quality versus steel, and you can tell here on the bends how they had to crush some of the edges just to get the bends in. So it's not even 2 inch all the way around. I'm pretty sure this might be a little bit smaller here. Yeah, 1.83. So from factory, in order to make those bends on steel, regular steel pipe, they, you lose some diameter.
This is an old exhaust. This is a new exhaust. And we took this one out. And this one is from the box. We're going to put this in the Miata. This one is taken out. It's old and everything. And this one, it's not old. It's new. And we're going to go put it in the Miata. Let's get it done. Okay, now let's unscrew this. This is what goes there. We took it off. Now we're going to put this on. So now we have it on. It looks like a pipe. Look at that pipe. Now we have it on, so now we're going to go back to the car and put this in.
Alright, so for shits and giggles, header back, straight from the header. Just for shits and giggles. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
It does not sound the
Neighbors
same.
are hating you right now.
That was only up to 2,000 RPM, so it wasn't even revving it out. That's louder than a spec Miata, that's for damn sure.
So now the engine
Smell the
is hot.
fumes, smell the gas. Ah, I love it. Alright. Put this down. Put it down.
And now you have to go under there, put the bullets in, and then we're done. We put the mid pipe in,
We're not leaving anywhere yet.
and we put the bolts already, so yeah. And action.
Alright, for more shits and giggles, we're gonna turn the car on with just the mid pipe only. The ISR mid pipe. Ow. That sounds like a spec Miata.
Yeah, it does. I was gonna say.
There we go. So now that we have the fun part out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and install the axle back part of the ISR exhaust. Let's get to it.
This is a muffler and a car. Now we're gonna do my first stuff. Stop it!
Good job. Thank you. Alright, so we got the exhaust on completely. Haven't started it yet. But we noticed that the tip here is really close to this tow hook, the OEM tow hook. I mean, you could literally fit 2 sheets of paper in between this slit. So it's a combination of the hangers, I think, and just the fit of the exhaust. So what I'm gonna do is, I have this material here that I had from the intake actually, and this has like a small cushion. It's one of these like heat things. So I'm gonna cut a small piece just to put in here to kind of cushion, so I don't get the Jesus, it would help if I was showing you guys, right? Just to kind of cushion the tow hook, so we don't get the clanging sound. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that now. Good? Madman, we're good?
Yep. Good.
Channel 7, breaking news. MR.TwoSix representing, rocking a LZ MFG. Adam, come on, throw some love our way. So it looked like you were having some fun revving the engine there with the new exhaust.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah?
Felt good.
Yeah? You want to drive it now?
Maybe.
Maybe? Now you want to drive it.
It sounds a lot better.
Yes, it does sound better. It'll sound better when it's actually driving too. So.
Yeah.
Alright, let's put this thing down and go
Get
for a
out
spin.
on the road.
Yep. Hold on. Let's see how big this thing is. Yes, in inches. This thing can go up to 6 inches. Let's see. Alright, moment of truth. Well, it's really... Hold on. Let me get it from here.
What are the other one?
Orders.
Yeah, you gotta give them
There we go.
3.93.
Mommy, try your hands.
So about 4 inches. Woo! Okay, we're back with Channel 7 live action news. We have M and Speedy here. How did the exhaust sound?
It sounded good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Speedy?
I was
Were you scared?
scared.
You got scared?
Yeah.
Were you scared, Em?
No,
No? You like it?
I like it.
Yeah. You too?
But Anna did this.
Yeah. And that's it. You heard it here first from M and Speedy. Alright guys, so now we're going to do a cold start. The car's been sitting for about 10 hours overnight, so it's going to be like a true cold start. So let's see what it sounds like. Alright, so we're in the car right now with the exhaust on. I'm in 5th gear, cruising at about 44, 45 miles an hour. And honestly, the drone is not bad. Maybe if I'm going 60, 70 miles an hour, you'll get more drone. But I've had straight piped N8 cars, and yes, this is loud, but it's not to that level. I feel it's a comfortable loud. You know, I'm not annoyed. So, all in all, I think the exhaust is good. There's still I think the tip or the muffler is hitting something back there, so I'm gonna have to get under the car, see what it's hitting, and see how I can remedy that. Could be the hangers, the exhaust hangers themselves. I'm using the OEM ones. Maybe I need to get some stiffer ones. These are 21, 22 years old at this point, but all in all, from the inside of the car, I'm comfortable. Yeah, I have no complaints, and I'm happy with the exhaust. We're gonna make a turn here right now, and I'm gonna punch it. You guys are gonna hear what it sounds like from inside the car at full sing. So let's see. Alright, so now we're just sitting idle, getting ready to turn. And you're gonna hear the car go through pretty much all the gears right now. Second, the top of 3rd gear. Now I'm in 5th. Let me get up to 60 so you guys can hear what it sounds like. Chilling at 60. So this is 60. 3,000 RPM. Just holding the RPM, not speeding up. I'm not losing any speed. Yes, there's drone, but it's not that bad. That was fun. Alright guys, so one last thing. One thing I haven't mentioned yet. There is one more component to the exhaust. And that is I got the ISR high-rise headers. I haven't seen any videos on this. I haven't seen anything. I've only seen one picture on one car, no sound clips. So I'm looking forward to bringing you the first sound clip on YouTube. I mean, yeah, look at this thing. It's freaking wild. I've only seen high-rise headers on one Miata. Before, it wasn't these. They were custom made by Flying Miata for their Targa Newfoundland car. So yeah, I'm really interested to see what these sound like along with the ISR exhaust, and hopefully we can crank it up to 11 and it'll get rowdy. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. See you in the next video. Peace. Ready?
It's been ready.
You haven't said.
Action. That's going there.
The ISR exhaust on, no. I don't like how that finished.
And take 30.
Take 30. It's a nut.
Come on. Go.
You ready?
No, I go first. Dia wants to go first.
Both of you do it together.
But Dia's gonna say, this is the
Okay, go.
This is what East I promise me to do it. I will discard everything. Wow.
Yeah. My turn, my turn.
No, you're still the bit.
Maybe if I go in
There you go.
Millennium Falcon style.
Your turn, Mommy, your turn.
Hold on. Can you?
I can pull it.
Hard.